Hi, this is Mrs. Donut. In this video, we are going to talk about how to evaluate a website. So when you are doing research and you're picking a website to utilize for information in your project, you're going to want to be sure that is a credible source and has information that you can trust and rely on. So what we're going to do is take a look at this website that I called up, and it is from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It is a .gov website, so it's government sponsored, and that's a good thing. So I want to first of all show you a CARS evaluation tool that I'd like you to use. Now each of you will have one of these slips, but we're going to look at our websites for credibility, which is inclusive of if there's an author or organization responsible for the site, and if there's contact information, such as an email, phone number, or address. We're going to look at accuracy. Is there a date of publication or revision? Is the date current enough for your search purpose? Does the information match up with other sources? And you're going to want to make sure in your research you cross-check so that you're noticing that in different sources you're seeing information that's similar, that's not opposite or contradictory. You're also going to look for reasonableness or purpose, which the domain is something you're going to look at. Is it a .com, a .gov, a .org, or a .edu site? And any of those are okay. A .com you might want to look at a little more closely to be sure that they're not trying to sell you something. It means commercial or like a company. And then lastly, is the information neutral or free of bias or opinion or balanced? Because you don't want one side or the other. You want to be sure, or if there is an opinion, you need to know that it's an opinion. Otherwise, you want to be sure the information is fact. And lastly, you're going to look at support and design. So does this source contain images, photos, tables, and graphs? That's helpful. And then also, is the information organized with headings, sections, titles, etc. And lastly, does this website give me ideas, topic words, or links for another search or website? All right, so let's go back to our website and see what we can find. We notice that, again, this is from the CDC, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. If I scroll down slowly, I'm going to notice that there's heading. There are numbers with further sections or headings. We've got a left-hand sidebar, and it looks like those are going to be links, which is very nice, to further information in a nice organized way. I can even change the language, should I need to do that. More materials for promoting good health habits. I see that those are links as well. I can communicate about seasonal flu, so I can get email updates. I even have more file formats, so if my computer doesn't work with one, I can get other formats. I see when the page was last reviewed, which was August 2nd, 2016, not too long ago, so this is pretty updated for sure. And the content source, so this is where the information came from. And then you have some contact information down here with an address, an email even. This is good information. So if I go back to my evaluation, I can quickly see that I could check most of these. Yep, there's an organization available. There's contact information. There's a date of publication. It's a current date. I don't know if it matches, the information matches other sources. I'd have to do some more research. It is a .gov. The information is free of bias. It's factual. And it doesn't have a lot of images, photos, tables, or graphs, but it does have heading sections and titles, and that's okay for me. So I would say this is definitely a thumbs up website. So evaluation is just that simple. Just be sure you do evaluate any website you do choose to take information from when you're completing a project.